Today we're going to be going over utilizing support and resistance levels while charting out specific stocks. Support and resistance is one of the most important aspects of technical analysis because it shows zones that stocks tend to stop and reverse off of. A breakthrough of support and resistance zones will identify entries and exits while trading, and I'll be showing you guys an example using AMD on the 4-hour chart. So for example, you can identify a support zone right here, because if you look in the past, every time that the stock tends to come down to this level, in this case it's 73.55, it tends to bounce off that level and reverse, as I said. So here it touches it once, twice, 3 times, and then a fourth right here before ultimately reversing to the upside. Another example is that right here, it bounces off, and we already knew that previous support is right here, so we know that once the price gets down to around $73.55 again, it's most likely going to reverse and bounce upwards. You can see it again here and here. So for example, AMD is trading right around this support zone right now as of May 18th, 2021. So if we can get a bounce off of here, I would look to play it to the upside. Now, for resistance, it's the same exact thing. You want to look for zones on the chart that a stock tends to reverse off of. So again, right here, around $84.33, you can see it struggles to really break through here. And even though right here for this example, it does break through, it comes right back down because this is a strong resistance level. Now, another way to utilize resistance levels is a breakthrough. You have to wait for confirmation because, as you can see right here, there are fake outs more often than not. But right here, once you see it hold above here and consolidate, it ultimately makes a nice push above, making all-time highs. Now, for example, right here, as we said, as of May 18th, 2021, if it bounces off of this level, ultimately going higher, I could look to, enter on this bounce and take profits right around this resistance level. If you're looking at something like this where it's consolidating in between these levels, you want to wait for a clean break. Even though right here we broke above, you can see this big red candle and comes back down, and now we're consolidating. So for entries and exits, you want to use support as an entry or exit if it goes below, and you want to use resistance as a way to take profits when it gets there. Again, like I said, if it breaks above this level, we know that in the past it struggled to get through or break through this level, and we know that if it breaks through here, it can run, to the next resistance zone. The next resistance zone, it could be all the way up here at 94, because you can see if I chart this out right here, it got resisted over here, got resisted right around here, and once it actually did break through, it made a move, from 94 to 96, and then this one it broke through and went to all-time highs. So you want to wait for a clean break. You don't want to enter right when it breaks a resistance line because, like I said, there are a lot of fake outs and it happens more often than not. But using support and resistance lines are the most important thing to identify because, like I said, it shows zones that stocks tend to stop and reverse off of in the past. So if you're looking at historical chart data, you'll see what the stock tends to do around these levels. And once it gets down to this level, you'll know, okay, in the past it's bounced off of this level pretty nicely. So if it holds this level, I will enter, and vice versa. If it gets to this level and can't break above it, that will be an exit. If you guys struggle to identify key support and resistance levels, make sure to subscribe for more educational content and check out our free Discord community in our description.